Hi guys, today we're going to talk about how to find all equivalent ratios by using division. Now multiplication is easy because you would take both of these numbers and just make sure you're multiplying each side of the ratio by the same number. Division's a lot different. There's only a certain amount of ratios that would work as an answer, and it wants to know all of them, not just one or two equivalent ratios by division. It wants to know all. So the first thing I need to do is I need to find all the factors of 36 and 54. So I'm going to do 36 over here, and I'm going to do 54 over here. And remember, when doing factors, it's easiest to do them in number order. So let's start with 1. 1 is a factor of all numbers. So I know 1 times 36 will give me 36. Now I'm going to try 2. I know 2 works because it ends in an even number. 6 is even. So 2 times 18 gives me 36. Now I'm going to try 3. Remember the divisibility rule. 3 plus 6 is 9, and 9 is divisible by 3. So 3 is also a factor of 36. And 3 times 12 would actually give us 36. And then the rule for 4 is just if the last 2 digits, which this is only a 2-digit number, if it's divisible by 4. This is a basic fact, so hopefully you know it. 4 times 9 is 36. Then I'm going to ask myself if 5 works. Because this number does not end in a 5 or a 0, 5 will not work. So I'm going to move on to 6. 2 and 3 are both listed, and if 2 and 3 are listed, so must 6. And 6 times 6 equals 36. Since my numbers are right next to each other now, I know that I'm complete. Okay, so here's all the factors of 36. Now I'm going to do the same process with 54. Of course, I'm going to start with 1 times 54. Okay? Because the last digit 4 is even, I can also do 2. 2 times 27. Because 5 plus 4 is 9, and 9 is divisible by 3, 3 will also work. It's 3 and 18, 3 times 18. 54 is only a 2-digit number. 54 is not divisible by 4, so 4 is not an option. Now we're going to try 5. Because this last number is not a 0 or a 5, 5 will not work. So we're going to move on to 6. Because 2 and 3 are listed, 6 needs to be listed also. 6 times 9 is 54. And I know 7 nor 8 work. So here's all the factors of 36, and here's all the factors of 54. So my next step is to circle all the common factors of 36 and 54. So I see they both have a 1, they both have 2, they both have 3, they both have a 6, they both have a 9, and they both have an 18. So all the common factors of 36 and 54 are 1, 2, 3, 6, and 9, and 18. We're not going to use the number 1 because any number divisible or divided by 1 will give you that number again. So we're going to skip that one. But the rest of them, we have to divide 36 and 54 by each of those numbers. So let's start. First number I'm going to do is 2. So 36 divided by 2, and the nice thing is the answer's right across from it. So 36 divided by 2 is 18. And 54 divided by 2 is 27. So there's one equivalent ratio using division. Then I'm going to go to my next number, which is 3. 36 divided by 3 is 12. And 54 divided by 3 is 18. So I'm going to have 12 18ths is also a equivalent ratio. I'm going to move on to my next number, which is 6. 36 divided by 6 is 6. And 54 divided by 6 is 9. So 6 to 9 is also an equivalent ratio. I also have the number 18. Okay, so I'm going to, I also have the number 9, so I'm going to divide both sides of this ratio by 9. So 36 divided by 9 is 4. And 54 divided by 9 is 6. That's another equivalent ratio. And then finally, I have the number 18. So 36 divided by 18 is 2. And 54 divided by 18 is 3. These are all my equivalent ratios to 36 and 54. In this case, there's 5 of them. Sometimes there's only 1 or 2. Sometimes there's as many as 8, 9, or 10. In this case, there's 5. So you have to, again, go through the steps. We have to first find all the factors of each number. Second, we have to identify by circling all the common factors between the two numbers. And then third, each one of those numbers that we circled, other than the number 1, you need to divide both sides of your ratio by each one of those numbers to come up with all the equivalent ratios. If you have any further questions, make sure to stop by and see your teacher either during AO, before or after school, or during class. Thanks.